And are you refreshed?
Yes.
Good. Now what?
Good morning.
It is.
Abraham, you set the bar so high for any other consciousness. Recently, I went to a seminar where another consciousness was presented, and I thought that it would be very similar to you, that I would come away feeling energized, and it was the exact opposite.
Well, that's a little conditional living, isn't it? You want to get
A
that?
little.
We're glad you're happy here. And we also know that this isn't the only place to find leading edge conversation, and that since words don't teach, that most of the bar that has been set, you've set yourself. In other words, when you're talking about setting the bar high, we wanted to interrupt you to say that you're the one who is setting the bar, because you're the one who's living the life and putting things into the vortex, and your vortex is what is setting the bar for what is important to you. So if your life has brought you to a place of understanding and to a place of desire, then anything that is not up to speed with that, you feel it right away, don't you? In everything. And so it's a nice thing to recognize that you're in a moment when you're receiving benefit. Esther asked us about things like that in the early days, and we said all students aren't in the same place, and therefore all teachers aren't in the same place. Everyone is getting exactly what is right for them.
I had a very strong reaction. It made me really angry that I had paid to go to listen to this person.
Be careful,
And-
someone might feel the same way here.
And I don't think so. Not here. And I thought that I would be feeding myself from another teacher, and I felt like I was at a higher vibration than they were. But I just wanted to tell you how much I appreciate everything that I'm learning here from you and from the people around me. I look forward to seeing all the people and exchanging the conversations.
We want to say, and we are understanding your sentiment and we are appreciative of your words, but we want to say to you that if it is not for the variety, you cannot discern. And so sometimes it is helpful to realize that you are clearer about something. Esther has a new house, not so new, but fairly new, in Utah. And she's been gathering things for it. It's a big house, and so it involved a lot of gathering.
And curtains.
And much of it she bought from a particular place, and the owner of that place has been eager to come and see her house for a long time, because he's trying to imagine what she's doing with all of these things that she's hauling over there. And Esther was sort of reluctant to have him come because she felt a little self-conscious, because he's really an expert, and she sees herself as an amateur who knows what she likes, but she doesn't know how what she likes would fit into the world, and she really doesn't want to care. But he said, maybe I'd like to come and see your house. And Esther said, well, that'd be fine. I'm going to be there next week, so if you want to come, maybe you could show me some things. So he came, and he really liked her house. And then Esther said, well, if there are any improvements that you think would be appropriate, then I'd be happy to see what you think. And so he moved this over here, and that over there, 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 that over there, and 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 that over there. And he moved all of that over there, and all of that over there, and that, and moved the piano over there, and all of that over there, and all of that over there. And Esther went to bed that night, and she thought, I can't sleep here. Took him a whole day with some help to move things to all of these new places. And when Esther came out the next morning and she looked around, she said, what the hell? And then she spent the whole next day moving that over there, and that over there, and that over there, and that over there, and that over there. She put everything she put right back where it was. And then she asked herself, was I just stuck in a belief pattern? Did I just like it better there? Who gets to decide? But she came away from it with much more confidence about her ability to please herself. Don't ask someone else to be the reason that you are Please find it and know it and feel it. And don't be mad if you're not satisfied by that or that or that. Look until you're satisfied. And don't blame the other for whether you're satisfied or not. Because if you're not satisfied, it's just that you didn't look long enough to get satisfied. That's all. That's all. This is really a conversation about conditions again, isn't it? And not asking someone else to be the reason that I feel the way I do. And we want you to trust your own guidance. We want Esther to trust her own guidance. We want Esther to know she knows where to put her furniture. Yeah. And you can feel when you're reaching for something that is new, and you can feel when you're stepping back into something that you've already resolved. You can feel. And that's why you called it a bar, but it's your bar.
Right.
Yeah.